Look at us. Showing up. Showing out. Yes. Yes. Take all of those claps. Yes. Yes. Cece. Yes. We're here again. Day 5. Yes. We've covered the basics, the imbalances, healing, mastering. And today we are going to talk about heaven on earth. Heaven meets earth. Now, before I hop on here, my process is I meditate for a while. Turn on the frequency. This is 963 hertz for the crown chakra. And what I do is I sit and think about the topic for the day. And of course, I always have some things that I want to cover. So those are the thoughts that come first. I want to make sure I don't forget to say this and that. And then I get pretty quiet and listen to what comes in. And we're going to start off with what I heard while I was listening. And this is what the Gnostics believe, okay? And the Gnostics aren't Christians, but they do have all the books of the Bible. So they're using the Bible, but they got all of them books, okay? So the story's a little different, okay? And this is just a synopsis, okay? All right, gifs. Okay. So what they believe is there was the one who always will and always shall be. This being was represented by a circle. Always will, always shall be, right? This being has the power to create things with its thoughts. And its first thought was, who am I? Who am I? And this thought brought forth the first, the light, the knowledge. And it was its reflection of who it was. Okay? And so when this 0 and this 1 got together, this light, or light, the light, and this matter, mind, got together, they created a sun. A sun. Boom. Right? Alright. Why does this matter? Heaven meets earth when you realize this Trinity. Mother, Father, Son. Okay? Everything in our reality has a masculine and feminine aspect. Everything. Every animal, every plant. Okay? Even your electricity. You got a socket and a plug. Everything has a giving and receiving force. Right? And so in order to reach heaven on earth, you have to understand the matter. You have to understand your matter. Your mother. The mother. The forgotten aspect. The creating aspect. Creative aspect. Right? Yeah. This is what's missing from most people's heaven. They don't understand the matter. Okay. So that was the start. The next thing that came in, right? This one's funny. Is the Lego movie. The Lego movie 2. If you've ever seen the Lego movie 2, Tiffany Haddish is the voice of Miss Wannabe. Miss whatever I want to be. And she's the Lego that is multicolored, and she literally can be whatever she wants to be. She is representation of the matter that can be whatever you want it to be. And in the movie, she has a song, you can go on YouTube and listen to it, called Not Evil, right? And she's singing about not being evil. And that she could literally give them whatever they want. Like, you like spaceships? I can give you spaceships, rockets, this and that. You kitty glitter, you like rainbows, I'll give you rainbows on top of rainbows on top of rainbows. She basically said, whatever you want, I'll give it times 10. Just tell me what you want and I'll give it to you. Why? Because she's not an evil queen. But they're like, who would do that? Why would someone do that? Right? What's the motive? She's got to have a motive, right? Funny thing in this movie, all she looking for is marriage. She want to marry Batman. She want to marry Batman, okay? Not my girl. She want to marry Batman. Okay, yeah. So, what does this mean? This means that the only reason why your heaven is looking like hell is because you've been thinking about scary things. That's it. I know. That's it. I wish there was more. That's it. That's it. You've been thinking about scary things and you've been doing scary things, and that's it. And it's okay. Because if you don't want to be in that hell no more, the good news is all you have to do is start thinking about other things and doing other things. You know? Things closer to what you would like to see in your heaven. Whatever that looks like. Right? You have to focus on the matter. Focus on the matter. The mother. And this is going to bring up a lot of matters. How is your relationship with your mother? We're going to go deeper in another chakra. But in order for heaven to meet earth, you are going to have to focus on the mother. On that right brain, you know, that left eye, you know. You're going to have to get into that flow of receiving whatever you want. Whatever you want, she said. Whatever you want. She's not an evil queen. You can have whatever you want. But you got to be specific, you know. Got to be specific. Again, everything in our world has a masculine and feminine aspect, right? The masculine aspect is the force, right? Where the feminine access is, you know, like the receiving end, right? So, they both have their purposes, right? Okay. So, with that being said, with so many people not in the receiving energy and everybody in this forced energy, this is where the connection separates, right? Because divinity is all about flow, not force. You gotta flow. You gotta get into your wata. Mama wata. Get in your water. So you can experience this flow, right? Okay. I hope that makes sense, right? Alright. You know we're going to do a card. You know we're going to do a card. You know we got to have at least just one card. I really just ain't want to make the video too long today. But those were the two things that came up. Ooh, whoa, slow down. We said one card. One card, one card. We got the action card and the honesty card popped out. Okay. One card for heaven meets earth. What do we need to know about making heaven meet earth? This is crazy. Go to flip over one, but I flip over two. We get emotions and we get divine consciousness. number 11, and 49, which is a 4. This is, have no confusion, this is the 411. Okay, that is my birthday too. This is the 411. Okay, alright, we're gonna do emotions first. Emotions first. Look at that face. Let's go. Emotions, emotions, emotions. This is what we need to know about heaven on earth. Emotions. Number 11. Feelings, expression, moods, balance. Become aware of the vast range of emotions within you. Acknowledge your true feelings and express the energy of your heart. Emotions are like the currents of a river, constantly shifting and changing in response to what lies beneath. It is natural and normal to feel. We all feel different emotions at different times in our lives, and when balanced, we are able to feel and express a full range of emotions and harness that energy in productive ways. It's time to take steps to achieve emotional balance by truthfully acknowledging how you feel and allowing yourself the time and space to experience and express your emotions. You may need to write what you're feeling in your journal, scream out loud, punch a pillow, go for a run, or talk to a friend. If you have held back your emotions for a long time, you may need to watch a movie to allow yourself to cry, get angry, laugh out loud, and to basically just feel again. Take responsibility for your emotions. Do not blame someone else for making you feel a certain way. The feeling you have is your own, and it is based on whatever your point of focus is in that moment. Acknowledge this, feel it, and work through it. Look at what is behind the emotion. Has your diet affected your mood lately? Are your hormones imbalanced? Are you stressed out? Are you angry with someone or unhappy with something inside of yourself? Notice your emotional undercurrents and give them a pathway to be shared and released. Honest emotional expression can make us feel vulnerable at times, but within this vulnerability is great strength. Moving beyond the mind, we enter the powerful wellspring of the heart, where miraculous transformation, growth, and learning are waiting to occur. Feel and express your emotions today. Emotions. And it's funny because this is your sacral chakra, right? I'm talking about heaven meets earth. This is literally physically heaven, right? The mind up here, all the way at the top, meeting earth, literally your sacral chakra where you reproduce, right? Like I said, we'll go into some of these things in other chakras, right? But yes, perfect combinations. I said you need to get into the matter. You need to get into the mother. You need to dip into the water. These are your emotions. Okay? Don't be confused. I hope I'm not losing anybody. Because sometimes I'll be, I'll be talking and I'll be... And look. As soon as I was about to let it go, a few things came to mind. One, it kind of looks like a tree, right? Two, originally off top, of course, now looking at it, originally I thought it was 3 faces, like a trinity. But really, it's more like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5 faces. That's all about change, then. You know what I'm saying? It's all about change. It's all about freedom. And it's also all about chaos. So check and balance that, my friends. Check and balance your emotions. Your emotions. Your water. Your water. Get into your water. 11 is a door. It is an invitation. Walk into that. Walk into those ideas. And now, we're going to go into 49, which again is your crown chakra here. Divine consciousness. Remember, this is heaven meets earth. How does heaven meet earth? 1, balancing your emotions. 2, interconnection, expansion, oneness, light. Awaken to the pure and infinite source deep within you and live from that space. You are that which you seek and so much more. This card is about the supreme being, the oneness and interconnection of all of life. You could be sitting on a rock staring at the ocean, feel the vastness of it, or laying and staring up at the spray of stars glittering the dark sky. When your mind is still and your consciousness becomes aware of the essence of being, that's when you feel the connection, the essence of life, the divine connection, consciousness. God, spirit, source, whatever name you would like to give it, if you need to give it a name. The divine consciousness can be found in silence. It is in the pause between your in and out breath. In one simple moment of realization, all of the secrets of the universe may be revealed through this divine consciousness. So many of life's challenges and seeming uncertainties would quickly dissolve if we could see ourselves and our world through the eyes of this divine consciousness. If we could look upon our short-term struggles as a parent might see a young child learning to stand, walk, and speak, we would see ourselves with deeply expanded compassion. We would recognize the truly divine beings that we are, and that we would love ourselves for being here, for waking up, for growing into all that we came here to be. We would accept our shortcomings and see the perfection in every moment. We would know that every moment serves a purpose in the great divine plan, and we would make the most of that purpose with grace and with ease. We would look upon our brothers and sisters with great love. We would see them in their highest light, and in so doing, we would call them into the experience of that light. Now is the time to give yourself the gift of this perspective. See the limitless expansion of divine consciousness that is within you. Feel that space that is beyond your day-to-day consciousness and allow your attention to flow here. Allow yourself to ponder this expansive state of being. Feel that although it feels beyond and bigger than you, it actually exists within and around you always. This card invites you to spend committed time in meditation and in stillness and in nature. Discover your own unique ways to move into conscious connection with the divine essence of life. Feel your connection and oneness with this state of consciousness and know that your capability to live aligned with this is just a choice away. Great masters throughout time have all shown us that this is possible, and many have called us to follow suit, not in some future lifetime, but right now. You are divine. So be it. So be it. So be it. So be it. So tap in. So tap in. Get into the matter. Get into the mother. Get into the nature. Get into the waters. Get into you. Because you are all of that. You're all of that. There's just one thing going on here, okay? It's just one thing going on here, okay? Okay? It's just one thing going on here. Eat all of that. Get that, get that, get that. Nothing but love. Nothing but love I'm sending you right now. I'm sending you nothing but love right now. I hope you can feel that. I hope you get all of that. I hope you get all of that. Open your mind and receive. It is coming to you. It is yours. It is already there. Just say yes. That's Shay. CC out.